A young elephant. Look how cheerful, naughty, and lovely it is. Oh, child, you don't know that in the outside world, there are lots of things you are yet to learn. That fatty one with long hair weighs more than 200 kilograms, perhaps. Oh, child, you might drink dozens of gallons of milk from your mother's breasts each day, but your mother is healthy. Mother.
By using their trunks to pump water and inject it into their mouths. They like to play with water, to roll in the mud, and then to cover their bodies with dust, just like people applying powder to protect themselves from insects and small poisonous creatures. If your nose weighed 150 kilograms, when you sleep, in what posture would you be? Well, the elephant either lays his nose or... Elephants live as long as 60 to 70 years, but in some cases, more than 100 years. When fully grown, elephants are of just about the same size, but each one has a different personality. Among themselves is the storage place of thoughts, intelligence, memory, experiences of danger, as well as tactics for fighting, and intimidating or repelling enemies. Its brain also acknowledges natural changes, where there is food. Which is 75 kilometers from the provincial town of Surin. This place is an authentic village of the Guois. During the period in which they were wandering in search of a location in which to settle down, the Guois lived a non-violent style of life, refraining from persecuting others, and also from doing harm to fellow world creatures. It is perhaps because they live such a life that the Guois, as small human beings, have such a profound and mysterious relation with the elephant, a creature having a huge and strong physique and great strength, but very gentle nature. Dwelling place of the souls of ancestors and teachers. It is an important article attached to one's family, and the most important instrument for catching elephants. The Guois have a strong belief in superstition and auspiciousness. They believe that there exist mysterious powers which ordain favorable and adverse effects.
The lassos made of buffalo leather, strong as cable, will be put back on the hunt elephants. And this is in the village that this ceremony is carried on. All the family will be there, the leaders of the little ones. Now actually this would be mothers going out the field, but they're trying to get the young ones because the mothers would ordinarily come back and stay with their young. So if they can possibly latch on to one of those young ones, one of these three mothers will come back to stay with Junior. I don't know if we're going to get one of these young ones here. Each leg represents about 500 pounds that they've got to carry. They're going to try to shake that thing, but they've got a good illustration. We had a good illustration on this route of lassoing wild elephants. Elephants, recognizing this, do all that their owners want them to do. We're going to demonstrate here the way that elephants obey orders. There'll be orders given to these elephants, and you'll see how they can obey those orders. I've promised myself that I'm going to learn some of these orders that are given in the Khoi language to the elephant. Elephants will lie down about 4 or 5 hours
ทำไมนอนเร็วจังแล้วหรือเปล่า
they
ส
prefer
งสัย
not
เดิ
to
นทางมาไกล
be
นะครับ
found lying down
เดินทางมาไกลก็เลยเหนื่อยหน่อยก็ไม่เป็นไรนะครับทางของเราอาจจะมีภารกิจหลายๆด้านอยู่เดินทางมาจากบ้านการก็ไกลอ้าวไพลินทำไมนอนเร็วนักเล่าตอนนี้ไปเข้ารวมฝูงไปฝึกทางนู้นครับไปฝึกทางนู้นเลยครับไปทางนู้นนะครับไปรวมเอาไป5 เชือกเรียกไป5 เชือกเลือกไป5 เชือกเลยเรียกไป5 เชือกไปฝึกผมไว้ไปซ้อมเลย5 เชือกด้านนั้น
Want to know how to get on the elephant? Let him lift you up. Here's one standing up on his 2 hind legs.
เอวหน่อยเว้ยซ้อมกันไงเนี่ยให้เดียวการฝึกธรรมชาติโดยตรงนะครับว่าก่อนที่เราจะสามารถนำช้างมาแสดงในจังหวัดสุรินทร์ได้นั้นพวกเรามีความกันเองนะครับมีความสนิทชิดเชื้อสนิทสนมนะครับแล้ว
Nearby animal, including humans,
ช้างนี่โชว์นะช้างสุภาพนะช้างสุภาพ
it also becomes sexually aroused, and more likely to mate. Ordinarily, on an elephant, you'll
ต่อ
see
ไปก็คง
the
จะเป็น
pain of
ช้าง
that
ออก
thing.
กำลังกายบ้างนะครับยกขาแกว่งไปแกว่งมานะครับ
So you wouldn't, for example, ride on an elephant like this when the elephant is in must. I think we're lining up here for the final farewell. They just wanted you to see how elephants act and how they enjoy their mahouts. And
ทางนี้บ้างครับทางนี้บ้าง
I think today's demonstration was pretty good.
ทางนี้หน่อยครับไพลินใบแก้วมาแสบมานี่หน่อย
The Asian elephant has 1 finger on the end of his trunk, which is very dexterous. They can pick up a small object like a little matchbox. They can pick it up and give it to the mahout if he dropped it. Here we're all getting the orders here to lie down, and everybody lies down. Watch how those mahouts get on when the elephant gets up. Or if you can hold on when he's sitting up like that, fine, but hold on. Of a fight where the and still are used. The fact is that an elephant can get into the deep forest a lot easier than the big caterpillar tractors. So elephants are still very useful in forestry work. They go into the deep jungle where the trees have been cut, and they latch onto them with a chain and pull them perhaps 2-3 kilometers out to the river. This is a bit dangerous here. This is a 2x6. And here's an elephant turning around on a 2x6. Can you believe it? I'm holding my breath. No problem.
ยกไม้ออกเร็วเอายกถังออกถังเล็กเอา
All right, down the steps you go.
เอาถังเล็กออกมาเฮ้ย
Now what do you do?
เอาออกเลยเอาถังเล็กออกด้วยถังเล็ก
Actually, this is the first year that the fellas from, but they feel a lot better back home. Now, let's see if I'll sit down in this drum or not. Maybe I'll like this one. The middle-sized drum would be easier. So I'll have a seat. I've never seen an elephant sitting down, but there he is, enjoying his seat. All right. Traveling on the waves of the ocean. But they enjoyed their time over in Japan very much. Okay, here's another very interesting thing that I didn't think elephants could possibly do. Great big old elephants getting up on a little drum. It's all I can do to get up on one of those drums. But they feel very much at home up there, it seems. Excellent balance. So they're going to turn around on the drum. All right, stand up on your two back legs. I think those mahouts deserve a hand too. I don't know. We're a civilized, well-organized group of people. Now, this is a very interesting thing. We're going to have a boxing match. We've got a Thai boxer decked out in the red shorts, and Jumbo, the heavyweight. He's got a boxing glove on, and we're going to see kick, a bad kick. Oh, wow. Oh, he ducked that one. Fortunately, he did. He would have gotten a bad one there. Oh, I ducked again. Oh, he ducked it again. Again, oh, he got it. He got him down at Thaïlande. I don't know what the count is. He's up again. He's up again. All right. Oh, he got a bad one on his leg there. He's really hurting. He's really hurting. All right, I think I'm up for him again. Here we go. Give him a kick. Give him a kick. So, all right. The elephant's giving him a kick with a back foot. Oh, no, watch out for that. That's a heavy foot if you get a kick with that. All right, all right. Oh. Oh, boy, he got a bad one there. Oh. 5, 6, 7 or not. All right, he got a shower. He got a shower. Now he's getting a little bit more in his trunk. This is, by the way, how you have a bath if you're an elephant. That was up. That looked like a little bit below the belt, but that was a, I think that got him. Oh, no, it's not wrong fight. It's the wrong unright. And we're going to see a real typical dance that has been carried on here in many countries of Southeast Asia, really, but the folks here in Surin love it very much. I think you'll find it's a very interesting sort of a dance.
The Thais count the days, the months, and the years by means of the orbit of the moon. The 5th month would correspond to the month of April, in which the weather is rather hot. In this month, the Songkran tradition, or the 5th month festival, would be held. In the late morning, they would join in processions, carrying Buddha images to be bathed and accompanied with amusing games.
Fellas and the young
Those
gals
Thai
will
citizens
get
of
together and
Khmer
have
origin
this
are
dance.
grouping
It's a
up to
dangerous
play
sort of
Ruam
dance
Andre.
because
This is a
those
dance
heavy
generated from rice
are
pounding.
smacked together
In the
in a
past,
real
the
hard
rice to be
crash.
boiled had to be
And,
pounded with a mortar
these
and
kids are going
pestles
to dance
to
through
remove the
those
husk.
pestles.
In the evening time, people would join together to pound rice. Those who finished the work first would sing a song to the friends to relieve tiredness. Some who liked dancing would also dance. That gave rise to the pestle striking dance, or Ruam Andre.
The man in the center, he's spraying water over the orchestra. This water is water that has been blessed by the priest, and when you get the water on your head, you consider yourself being blessed. Teachers from the provincial schools here, and lots of them want to get together on the Elephant Roundup and just demonstrate to you the way we have our fun over here in Thailand. The clothing they're wearing are made of homespun silk.
Satisfied to the extent that it is certain that rain will fall to soak everyone without exception.
be giving you a lot of compliments and saying that you're a very generous person and you're very beautiful and everything. And after the show is over, they'll pass the hat and ask if you would care to join in. Giving. In the thinking of the parade as they move down, and because it is boxing beat, I don't find people wanting to get involved in this sort of thing, but generally it's fun. It's sort of a put-on thing. But on the elephants ride the novices who are headed for the temple. Fathers, grandmothers, everybody goes down to the temple. Changed from being a candidate for the priesthood to actually becoming a bhikkhu. The joy of his relatives and friends is overwhelming. All celebrate the ordination of the new priest by holding entertainment events and games. On such an occasion, Surin residents have interesting games to invite you to enjoy with them. The games are sporting tournaments of elephants. We're going to see who gets the prize. In this obstacle go up and they say, "Hi, everyone." Follow, no problem. Take them in their Now this is a little bit harder. How do you get this thing? No problem. Just pick it up. That great big old, something was dropped out of it. So he's got to go back and pick it up. There you are. No contest. I suppose you'd call this the equivalent of surfboard riding over here in Surin province. Their back feet goes right in the same spot where their front foot goes. So over they go, and they're carefully putting their front feet in the right place. Their back feet follow that same spot. The back feet follow the same spot the front feet went in. Let me see now. Where do I go now? Whoops. They've demonstrated this for 31 years. I've never seen any of the fellas lying down there get stepped on. And they're very obviously, they're quite secure in lying down. They're going to get this thing over fast. So just take a quick run over those. This game or not. You make your own judgment. The two and the guards come in and they're going to try like everything to get that thing out of there. The yellow ribbons are the present champs, and I really don't think that's quite fair, but maybe elephants think that's fine. How do you like that for a drop kick? There he goes again. That was close. We've got a real chance of doing something here. I wonder if they're going to be able to get it. A little bit of defense was beautifully played there. Let's see now. What are we going to do here? What are we going to do here? Oh, it's out of play. Oh, too bad he missed that one. I guess they're going to call it the game for this year. And with a nice bow to everybody, the soccer team lead the tug of war in their bare feet. They'll be able to dig their toes into the grass ground, and first of all, we're going to have a group of 40, I believe, 40 fellas here. On average weight, I'd say perhaps of 120 to 130 kilograms. So if you have your computers handy, multiply it by 40, and you'll find out the weight that... All right, there they go. He got them off their balance. No contest. No contest. I'm afraid you're going to need more fellas, guys. It's pounds. 120 pounds times 60 against this big old beast here who weighs in 2.5 tons. And it looks as if he's pulling harder, but he doesn't. He's not going to. They don't do it. They're on their faces again. Unfortunately, 2.5 tons, 2,500 pounds against 80 soldiers. And the sergeant is really trying to psych them into this. Come on, you guys. Let's not let the army down, all right? Oh, he's been able to, come on, get your trunk in there. Well, he needs a little bit of, oh, come on, don't give up now. Move in, pull hard. All right, I think you can do it. Come on, he's getting a couple of kicks, but he's getting a little bit tired. Oh, he got it. No. They've been able to hold in. They've been able to hold on, and 80 guys have really pulled. I wonder if he's going to be able to do it. His trunk is pulling hard. He's on his knees. He's going to get in there. Come on, pull. I'm so tired, says the elephant. Now, the guys are going to really dig in this time. They don't want that elephant to beat them and show them up in front of all the crowd. So I think he's going to probably get him to try one more. The mahout will try. He's kicking his ears as hard as he can, but he's going to try it once more. I think, there he goes. Yep. The guys are, come on, pull. Pull. All right, they did it. He did it again. See, let me just get a check on this thing if this is worthwhile eating or not. I don't know. There's a lot of sweets have been...
Dear ladies and gentlemen, you are about to view a solemn troop march, one sent by the chief monarch of the kingdom to demonstrate his might to the various towns under his command. Comes in advance of the main army to open up the way and to clear away problems likely to obstruct the path and cause difficulty. When it has inspected everything, the unit returns to report to the main army periodically. Our country, Thailand, has the monarch as chief of state. He is the leader in building the country and the nation. He rules with the 10 virtues of a king and sees to it that his people are happy. He is the top commander of the armed forces in conducting war in defense of the kingdom. The Thai monarch is the center of the minds and hearts of all the Thai people. They are fully armed to brave battles with the enemy and to conquer them, even though it is merely a march controlled and organized by someone at the king's command. The procession following the drum procession in turning supplies and 6 lines of gun elephants, 1 per line, serving as the procession closing team. When the Thais had entered to stay in the territory of Siam, they learned well how to make use of elephants in peacetime and in wartime. They learned this from the original inhabitants. Thus, Thai soldiers knew well how to use elephant armies to attack lines of foot soldiers and horse soldiers to cause confusion among the enemy. In the history of the Thai nation, when a war broke out, the monarch was the top commander of the armed forces and led armies to cope with the enemy by himself. The word monarch means great warrior. King Ramkhamhaeng the Great and King Naresun the Great, whom the Thais hold in high esteem and respect, both won hand-to-hand combat on elephant back. Some liken the elephant groups of ancient times to the modern tank groups of today. Helped to recapture the elephant and sent it back to the capital. It was then that he was made Luang Surin, and since then his successors have governed Surin for more than 147 years. The people of Surin received a great honor in that an elephant of Surin, Plai Sing Thong, had the character of an important elephant and was selected to be commissioned as the first-ranking elephant.
Now become familiar with the Surin elephant, a land quadruped that has a large, tall, and graceful body and is lovely, intelligent, loyal, patient, and strong. It has been a servant and friend of man for a very long time. But Chang has to say goodbye to you now. And though they can't actually say it, they sense that they will miss you and say goodbye to you in their great and gentle hearts. Goodbye, our dear Surin elephants, and we'll see you next year.
For any of you who would like to try riding an elephant, this is an ideal chance to do it. Make your way down to the end of the platform, the grandstand. You'll find a red platform there where you can climb up and get onto the elephant very easily. I think that the price they're charging is is 50 baht. You get a real good ride around the whole field.
Sure.